Okay, so this is our report. This is a report out of RICEP W. This is the report we got, and this is a requirement for which we need to write a FS. So FS. So for that reason, let us take a Word document where we will be writing the FS, right? And so a report to fetch details of world which are going to get obsoleted and which are getting replaced with the new FG, and the unique components need to be fetched wherein it has been maintained for old and new FGs, and stock quantities of the components and FGs plus reserved quantity for both components and FGs need to be fetched in the report, and open orders for those components and order status, order number, order details and quantities, right? So let me go to SAP now. Okay, so if I go to MM02, so first and foremost thing we need to do is to maintain the relation between the old FG and the new FG, right? So without that, the system cannot able to understand for which material, which is the new metal that is getting replaced. So this one I was saying. So discontinuation indicator. So single parallel discontinued metal effective out date from, let's say, 24th of May. From 24th of May, this 2932 will be inactive, which is replaced with the new material, let's say 2931, for example. Okay. So if you enter this, what will happen? Acha, this metal doesn't even exist in this plant. Okay. So let me go to MM60. So plant is 1710. Metal type is FERT. 2937. Let's take 2937. So from 24th of May, this 2932 is going to get discontinued, and that will be replaced with the material 2937. Okay, that is where we will maintain the relation between old FG and the new FG. Save this. Likewise, we will assume that assignment has been happened for all the list of old FGs with the new set of finished goods. Right. Next, what is the next step? As a part of the requirement, we need to fetch the unique bomb components of between old FG and the new FG. Correct? So first just check that what are the bomb component that has been maintained for 2932. Okay. Bomb usage 1. Okay, only one component is there for 2932. What is that in 2937? Acha, it is not even maintained, right? So nothing to worry. So CS01 2937. So we need to maintain unique component, right? I mean, between those compared, when system compares those two, it should get only the unique component, right? Not the common one, right, Pradeep? It should be unique component, it should fetch. Unique component for the older ones. Huh. Right. So what I should do here? So CS03 2932, which is the metal with getting discontinued, and this is only the component that has been maintained here. So unique to the older ones means then we will maintain 4500479 even here in this new FG, correct? Which is the same as old FG, and additionally we will maintain one more. Okay, it is asking for the metal cap. We need to enter one more ROH. So remove this. We'll just maintain any one of the ROH 450060. Okay. 1500605, enter, right? So this is the new FG. Okay, save this. So go to the old FG, go to the change mode, and 2932 is the old FG. Enter, unique, right? So you should be maintaining a different component here, correct? What is that we'll maintain? 450062. Okay, 450062. See, 450079 is common, but 450062 is unique with respect to the world FG, right? You agree? Okay, right. Let's say, okay, done. Now, let's write the report. Okay, the respective, prerequisite data has been set up. So we'll write a report. How the report selection screen should look like. And this is a report, for any report, what we need to enter in the front end transactions, we need to have a selection screen, right? There only we will enter the details and click on execute. So selection screen. How the selection screen layout will look like. I'll write, let's say plant is mandatory for me because I am running the report at plant level. And also I will give a provision to run the report at material level also. Okay, no matter which the metal is, old or new, whichever. I will write that. I will give the provision for material also, and I will also give the provision to run the report at it's one work center level, or it will be not that much apt to run the. You can tell you want to run this report at which level? Plant level, material level. Okay, storage location level. Next, what else? What else? Component level do we need? It will be complex. It can do that. Okay. Let's say component level. Okay. Means if you know the components, right? Based on that, your every finished good need to be fetched and accordingly the output of our report need to be fetched. Okay. So this is finished good. This is a component, right? And I'm going to run at multiple plants. Let's give that option to run at multiple plants also from plant to plant, right? And the same case with all other things. Multiple selection, right? From and to. Okay, this is your selection. Hmm. No, that's problem. That's not a problem. Okay, semi-finished goods also you can enter anyway. See, no matter if it is component or semi-finished, until or unless it is maintained as a bomb, right? Under the finished good, correct? So the way of fetching the details of the finished good will be same for when you enter the SFG level or the component level, right? You're getting me? Yeah. So this is, let's say, raw materials. Okay. And I have made the plant as mandatory. In the report, you must and should enter any one or two fields as a mandatory, right? So we will be setting only plant as mandatory. Okay. Now we need to write an FD for this, right? So in this is our let's say template, FD template, and we have this requirement. So let's just enter the requirement like this, and now the FD starts. Actually, FD starts, right? So first step one. Okay, logic, logic. Step one. What is step one? Create a new selection screen. Create a new selection screen as per below in order to enter the details for fetching the report, right? So what is the report? What is the selection screen? This is my selection screen, right? So going to snipping tool. So select this, copy, paste here. This is your selection screen. And below is the output screen, correct? Output report or output screen, whichever you can call, which need to be which need to get displayed, right? Once we execute this report. Now you need to build your output screen. So what how will our output screen looks like? So output screen. So we will design in such a way, right? Here you will get the old FG. Next column with new FG. Okay, and we will enter here the unique components, right? Storage location, slot. Next, order, stock of FG in that storage location, whichever it has been maintained. Okay. Next, reserved quantities, reserved quantities. Next, open orders, open order number, or let's not write as open order number. Okay, with that we can understand that order is open anyway. And order quantity. Next, order status. Okay, and we also discussed that we will be also needing the stock of anyway any components. The stock we will get here, but this will be in a column wise, so it will be common across things. It's not a problem. So order status will get no nothing to worry because we'll be maintaining at order quantity. So unique components cannot be here, right? Because what how the understanding will be, right? Whenever user check that, he might get a confusion that the order number is related to this, right? So cannot be here. You're getting me now? It should be somewhere in the row wise, or it should be somewhere in a different tab, right? Because if I enter components here, what will happen? If anyone see this report, they will simply understand that okay, this is my old FG, this is my new FG, and these are the unique components which are maintained in both of the old and new FGs. And as storage location, stock of FG anyway we have specified. And one more thing is also needed now. Stock of raw materials, right? Stock of components is also needed now. Uh, right? So, that is also there. But moreover, the confusion arises when I specify this order numbers, right? So each and every row specify one each and order number, open order. And if I specify each and every row with the components also, how the understanding will be? Anyone will understand this order is relevant to this component? No, right? It is not the case, no. Because see, the row must be maintained either with the unique value of component or unique value of order, right? You're getting me, no? If you maintain this both, let's say this is the unique component and this is my FG, right? This is my FG. Wait. This is my FG. This is my old FG. and this is the order number, and this is another order number, and probably here you might get another component. So if anyone see this report, what they will understand. Anyway, this is not going to get changed. This will be the same. If anyone see that, they will understand that is the order is related to unique component. See, if there is an understanding with the client that he won't get confused, well and good, fine. But whoever is a new to the report, they might get the impression that is the order number is for this component or is this FG. Anyway, order number neither will be a component. It is a common sense, right? So if they have that kind of understanding, that's well and good. If not, then there must be another separate tab where you must be maintaining the components separately in order to avoid that confusion. But for now, let's have here only. Okay, let's maintain here only. So this will be your which one? Report output. Yeah, output screen. So let me take this screenshot as well. So others also following, right? What is that we are trying to do? See, this is a RICEP W, right? Means once you enter as a consultant, right? So you will be responsible for preparing this kind of requirement FDs. Okay. Apart from the standard functionality, whichever we learned, that will be there. That's fine. But also along with that, you must and should be able to write a FD as soon as you get the requirement. You will think for some time. Anyway, you will be provided sufficient time. So this kinds of requirement, once the client gives you, he will give you at least 3 to 4 days. So you can think slowly and you can write, because I understand that for the first time it will be little bit of there will be little bit of confusion, but slowly you will develop the speed and accuracy uh, while writing the piece. Okay, so nothing to worry on that. Just try to understand the concept what we are discussing here. Okay, so this will be our output input screen and this will be our output screen. So for that we need to write the logic. So uh, step one, okay, combination one. What is the combination one? In selection screen, if we enter plant is a mandatory, right? Plant is a mandatory which we are going to enter. So in each and every combination, plant will be there. Plus what? Along with plant, material. Which material? Finished good is entered. This is one combination now. So in that combination, what should happen? What should happen? Our main aim is to fetch the old FG or a new FG. And this in this selection screen material, a user can enter old FG or new FG, right, Pradeep? He can enter anything. There is no such restriction. He can enter whichever he wants. Ah, yeah, I got that. I got that. Status of the FG also will be showing in the report, but in the material in this tab, he can enter any of the material. It is no such restriction that it should always enter the old FGs. Yeah, right. Fine. So selection screen, enter the plant and material. Now what should happen? Now in order to fetch the what? Our main aim is to fetch the old FGs, new FGs, and the unique components. First, try to fetch the old FG and its corresponding new FG. That is our first aim, correct? So, and we don't know which metal he has entered in the FG tab. Is it a new metal or a old metal? We don't know. Okay. And moreover, we also don't know whether he has entered FG or a component, because user very lazy, right? So we should give him multiple options. Okay. So we should not be restricting the user and say that you must enter only FGs. We cannot even say that, because we are into a consultant role and he is a user, and we should be giving him wide options. Okay. So for that, what is the validation we can do? Right? What is the validation we can do? So enter the details or the values of plant and material from selection screen where you will enter in Marcy works, Marcy Matner respectively. Why I should enter these two values in the Marcy table? I will show you that. Okay, slash n SC16n. See, SC16n is the transaction code to check the tables. Okay, in SAP. Okay, and when you write in empty, you will be joining the tables only. In the ABAPer, what he will do, right? He will join the tables. How to join tables? So for the first, I am doing a validation in Marcy table. What is the validation I am doing? I am entering the plant 1710 and what is my material? Let's say the user has entered 2932 material. Okay, in the selection screen. Click on execute. What is that I am validating here? So whichever the details he has entered in the material tab at the plant, you will pass that in Marcy works and Marcy Matner and respectively and validate whether the material is maintained or not, correct? See, we cannot even say that user will only enter such a material where it was maintained in the plant. He will take the dump from somewhere and he will just directly copy paste into this report. So we need to first do that validation whether the material is maintained in the plant or not, correct? So how? We will validate that in Marcy table. Marcy is at the plant level, okay? Whether it's maintained or not. If yes, proceed for what? Next step. Or else, what should happen? Ignore the ignore that particular material. This is the first validation you do, right? What is the next validation? What is the next validation? Yes case. If yes, then it should proceed for the next step now. So step two. What is the step two? Copy those list of materials. Copy the materials which are maintained in the plant, right? And pass those in where? Mara, Matner, and check. What to check? Whether it is a material type is finished good or not, we need to check now. Because there might be chances he also entered the raw materials. Okay, other than finished goods or semi-finished goods. So Mara and check what? Mara MTART. What is MTART? Material type. This value should be equal to what? In our case, standard SAP FERT. Only consider those materials. You are getting me? Only consider those materials as a input to the report. You got me, no? Store this in a yeah, I'll tell you. Store this in a internal table. Okay. Internal table means ABAP table. They will store in an internal table. Yeah. Now let's go to Mara. What is Mara? Mara is the details of a material at material level, not at the plant level. Okay. Let's say 2932. See, do you have a plant field here? No. Why? Because the Mara is a table where the details of a material will be stored, which is maintained at which level? Material level. Whereas Marcy is a table where the details will be stored at which level? Plant level. Okay. So see this in Mara you will find the material type. Whereas in Marcy can you find the material type? No. Can you find the plant in Mara table? No. Whereas in Marcy you can find. Okay. So see, the entire master data will be stored in two tables. One is Marcy, which is at plant level, and Mara is at the client level or the general material data, material level. Okay. So from the Mara table, what I did is I just tried to validate the material type here. And this material type is FERT. It is considered. And those materials will be filtered and will be stored in a internal table. This is done in combination 1. Getting me? Next, combination 2. What is the combination 2? If plant plus plant comma what has entered in the selection screen. Finished goods is done. Plant is mandatory. So for each and every combination, plant will be entered, right? Storage location. Plant comma storage location is entered. You're getting me now? Plant comma storage location is entered. Next, what is the logic it should work? What is the logic the ABAPer will build in this combination? Pass, plant, comma, storage location. See, pass means nothing but take the value and pass it in the respective table. Okay, pass means or the correct word is to pass or execute. You can also call execute, but in general in SAP we will call it as pass. Sorry, transfer also. Yeah, you can do that. See, pass is a very apt word or enter. Okay, or enter. Put it as enter. If you are getting confused with that word terminology of pass, enter plant storage location in which table? In MARD, MARD works, comma MARD algot. Okay, I will show you and get the values of MARD MARD table. Which one? Matner. Okay, how? Why? We are entering the storage location also now, and we need to get only those materials which are maintained under this storage location. So MART table, storage location data for material. What we need to enter? Plant, and what we need to enter? Slock 171A, for example, in our case, Elgot, correct? See, all these fields by practice and by, if you extensively work on FDs, you will be remembering. There is no need for you to go to the tables and also check. You will remember. Okay, so Elgot, I am passing storage location. Works, I am passing the plant. Click on execute. What will happen? I am fetching what? I am fetching Matner, right? So Matner I am fetching from this combination. So that is what I has written. Matner. Now pass this list of Matner, M-A-R-D, M-A-R-D, Matner in field Mara Matner, correct? And validate Mara M-A-T-A-R-T, correct? Material type should be equal to what? FERT. Only consider those values of what? Matner, right? Store this in an internal table. You're getting me? See, in any of the combination, the final aim for me is what? To fetch to validate and fetch the list of FGs for which I need to build making a report, right? So likewise, you need to write the combinations for whichever fields you enter in this selection screen. You must enter a combination, and your final aim should be filtering off the FGs in that particular plant for which you are going to run the report. You are understanding, no? Next, what is the next combination? Metal is done, storage location is done, component, raw material level. So combination 3. What is the combination 3? When plant and if plant comma components. Yeah, that is raw material is entered. What is the logic it should work? So using these components, I need to fetch the finished good. How to do that? So enter plant uh, raw materials, right? Okay. Mm, plant and raw materials are entered. Huh? Okay, no problem. First, we will validate the raw materials, right? So, enter plant or pass plant, comma raw material, right? In which table? Marcy works. Validate. No, first we need to validate, right? Marcy, Matner, and validate. If and validate and check for output. See the same first logic I am writing here. In that case, it was for finished goods, but here it was for raw material. See Matner and validate whether the material is maintained or not. Correct? And validate and check the material is maintained or not. Correct? If yes, proceed. If no, if else, what? Ignore that. Ignore that material or raw material. Correct? Ignore that material. Okay. Now, whichever yes materials, right? So pass those values where in Mara Matner and check for what? Mara MTART is equal to what? ROH, right? Then filter only those values and store in a filter only those values, right? Now these values where we need to pass in order to get the finished goods. Pass those values where in STPO ID NRK. I will show you what is STPO ID NRK. Okay, STPO ID NRK. Right. So where are we? Yeah, this combination, right? So pass those values of STPO ID NRK in and get the values of what? We don't know. Which field and all, even I don't know. How to check that? Go to SAP. Okay. So I'm going logging into SAP. Right. Okay, just a second. Yeah. I'm logging into SAP. So what was our one of the component that has been maintained under this 2932, right? What was that? This component 450079. So let us think that the user has entered that component only. I mean, one such example I am saying. So where in which table STPO, where he will enter ID NRK, get search for ID NRK. See, ID NRK is there now. So enter that component, right? 450079, correct? Is the component entered here. Execute. What will happen? You will get two values of what? You will get two values of bomb. What is that? What is that value? STLNR. Okay, STLNR. So copy these two values of STLNR. Go back and enter one more table MAST. What is this MAST table? MAST table is the table where material and the bomb link is maintained. Okay. So enter the STLNR in STLNR only along with the plant. Right. Click on execute. What will happen? You will find the FG. You're getting me now. You'll find the FG. So this logic we need to write here. So pass those values of STPO, ID and RK and get the values of STPO, ST, LNR. Now pass this in MAST, ST, LNR and get the along with comma MAST along with what you need to pass. Works is equal to plant from selection screen, correct, and get the value of MAST Matner. This is the FG, right? This is the finished good, correct? Now store those, only consider those values of Matner FG. So store this in a store these values in a internal table. You are getting me now? Clear? Combination 3 is completed. Next, combination 4. What is the combination 4? Semi-finished goods. Huh? Okay, anyway, semi-finished goods for now we will ignore, right? Because in the interest of time, anyway, the logic will be same. So semi-finished goods for now we will ignore. Okay. Now this is the combination we entered. Now the actual output screen logic starts. Okay, step 1. What is the step 1? Not step 1. We are to step 3. Step 3, right? So from the above combinations, whichever we have stored in the internal table, the finished goods, pass those values of finished goods in which table? In Marcy only, Marcy, Matner, and get what? That relation, that relation we need to get right. I mean, for Marcy, I will go to Marcy, right? Marcy. Material is 2932. Plant is what? 1710. I need to get the relation, right? For this 2932 material, what is that metal which is going to replace this 2932? 2937. So where it is maintained? So I'm going down, 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 scroll down, 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 where it is maintained. 2022, this content. The field name is follow up material, right? So FOLLOW, follow up. It's not there, huh? Wait. 0422, 22. In Marcy, it is not there or what? I'm not sure. Just a second. Okay, it's not there. It seems in Marcy. Right, no problem. So I got MM02 2932 171A. Go to MRP 4, right? Follow up method 2937. So click on F1. Okay, function F1. When you click on function F1 in SAP, you will find the table and the field name. You got it? Marcy NFMAT. Okay. There is that advantage in SAP. Not for all the fields you can find, but majority of the fields you can see the table and the field name. Okay. Now system is saying that under Marcy table check for this NFMAT. Okay, we'll check. So close this. So I'm going to SS16N Marcy 127 2932. Plant is 1710. Correct? Enter. I will just check Control F. NFMAT is there or not? Okay, it's there, but why it didn't came here? Uh, Discontinuation indicator is maintained as 1. So from 24/5, right? Then it should have come in March. C NFMAT. Let's execute. We'll see. See, sorry, it was there. I missed. See, NFMAT is there, right? So this is the new material. You're getting me, no? You're getting me, no? So from the above combinations, pass the values of finished goods in Marcy Matner and get the value of Marcy NFMAT. This is the new FG, correct? New FG. So what is the next step? You got this value, okay? New FG we got. What is the as per the output stream? What is the next? World FG we got. Corresponding new FG we got. Next unique material we need to get, right? So how to get that unique material? Pass the pass both values of what? World FG and new FG, correct? In field, which field? MAST. I'm going in the reverse way now. MAST, Matner, comma, plant in MAST works. Wow. Again, power con. Once again, right? Okay. You can able to hear me, no? Yeah, I've just connected the hotspot actually. So just a second. Okay, close this. Yeah. Pass the both values of FG and new FG in field MAST Matner and plant in MAST works and get what? And get the value of MAST STLNR. Okay. Now pass the value in STPO, STPO, STLNR and get the value of what? STPO, STPO, IDNRK, correct? And get only the unique values of IDNRK from the list. You're getting me? How to do this? So I'll show in the system. Okay. So I'll show in the system itself. So I'm logging again in SAP because power has gone now. So it was disconnected. So click on this. I'm just logging in. You can see my screen, right? Okay. So BST. See, Riser's lit in the beginning, it will be little bit of complex, but it is very interesting, right? So once you able to write an FS, so it should be very easy for you. You can proceed for other FS. I mean, you will be looking forward to write those FS once you get used to it. Okay. So what is the step? So MA ST, right? Hello. Okay, no problem. This power is playing with me. Okay, MAST. What is a plant 2932? And both metals were entering, no? 2932 and 2937. From where we got? From Marcy. NFMAT and Marcy Matner. Plant is what? 1710. Click on execute. From here, what is that we are fetching? We are fetching what? STLNR. Correct? So take these two values of STLNR and go back and enter this STLNR where? In STPO. In STPO, pass this STLNR. Correct? And you will get what? You will get the list of IDNRK. Under this list of IDNRK, which is the unique, which is a unique one, 450062, 450060 is a unique, right? You want to pick the unique, no? Correct. So you are picking the unique 450062 and 450060. So what I will do, I will write that in this sheet. Okay. My old FG is 2932. My new FG is 2937. Right? And the unique is 450062 and 450060. And you need to also get the storage location. Correct? So how to get the storage location? Can we get the storage location using STPO? No. Right? Where to get? Go to MAD, MART. See, you will be roaming around 4 to 5 tables only. Then there is nothing complex. Okay. So 2932. And what are the two materials? FG is 2937, right? Enter. What is the plant? 1710. We don't know the storage location. So that is the reason we entered here. And what is our storage location? 171A. What is the logic? What is the logic? Get the unique value from the list, right? Next, pass the FG in mod matner, comma mod works is equal to what? Plant value from selection screen and get the value of what? Mod algot. Correct? Algot. So display, collate and display these values, these above values from step 3. Above values from step 3 in output report. Correct? So till now we have reached to which level? Storage location level. Next, what else? Stock of components is needed now. Right? Stock of components you needed. Stock of FG also you needed, right? So how to get that? Let's write in step 4. See, the class might get extended, not a problem, but we will complete this FD. Okay. So step 4. What is the step 4? Sorry? Ah, yes. I have recorded. Yeah, it is recording. Okay. So step 4. To get what? Stock of the components, right? So where to pass? From above values, unique values of, from above unique values of STPO, IDNRK, correct? IDNRK, pass those in, again, where? In MART only. MART, Matner, right? And MART works, that is plant. And get the value of what? Value of MART claps. I think claps only. Let's see that. What is claps? This one, no? Unrestricted. What is the field for unrestricted quantity? LABST, yeah? Okay. My bad. I just told us claps. MART LABST. Okay. This is what? Unrestricted use, right? Means quantity. Unrestricted use. I mean the stock quantity of the components. So display this in Display this in stock quantity of components column in output, right? How to get the this stock quantity of the finished good? How to get that? From the above itself, you also fetch what? You also fetch lgot along with and also mod labst. See why I wrote this above. What is the reason I wrote this above? This step 3 is for the combination of what finished good, whereas step 4 is the combination of what ID and arc. I cannot write this and show that details the stock open stock quantity of finished goods. Right? You are getting me. Update update the value of mod LABST in stock quantity of FG in the report. Agreed? You agree, no? Right? Next, step 5. What else is pending in our report? Stock components done, stock of FG done, reserved quantity, right? Reserved quantity. So, what is meant by reserved quantity, Pradeep, according to your consideration? I mean, I just want to understand. Ah, church. Oh, got it. Oh, fine. So, this reserved quantity, you need to write one disclaimer. What is a disclaimer or a note? What is that note? Reserved quantity column is only for raw materials, correct? Not for FGs. FGs won't get reserved, right? So raw materials and for SFG also, and for SFG as well, correct? Semi-finished good also may get reserved for an order because that order will be for the finished goods, right? So raw materials is only for, sorry, reserved quantity is only for raw materials and SFGs. How to get this? How to get the reserved quantities, right? So pass the values, correct? Pass the unique values, correct? Pass the unique values from which column? From unique components column, right? Unique components column means which field, that is from step 3 bracket, right, in bracket, which field from step 3, which one? Unique values of ID and RK, no? Which one? This one, no? STPO, ID and RK. You're getting me, right? From step 3, STPO, ID and RK. Unique values of STPO, ID and RK, correct? In field, which field? RESB, Matner, comma, RESB works is equal to plant and get the values of what? Values of what is it you asked? Reserved quantity, right? Acha, okay, reserved quantity, yeah, okay. And get the values RESB mains. Mains are, I'll check, I need to check that. Okay, what is RESB? What is RESB table? RESB table is for reservations. See, reservations dependent requirements table. What is it you enter here in RESB? What I am trying to enter here? Matner. What is Matner? This 450060, correct? I need to check whether there is any reservations or not for this. And plant is 1710, correct? Click on execute. It has some reservations, well and good. Quantity. This is the quantity summation, right? So you want to display each and every at the quantity level or the order level, or summation you want to display. Okay, summation should be fine, right? Now, okay, one second. Okay. So what is this quantity? What is this quantity? BDMNG. Yeah? I wrote a unit of measurement as means, my bad. So it's BDMNG. Okay. Get the value of RASB BDMNG. Okay. Sum this quantities, right, and display in the output. Correct. Done. What else? What else we need? Result quantity also displayed. Order number, order quantity, order status. Right. Okay. Now, with what is that? Step six. Huh? Step six. Order number, order quantity, order status. We need order number for what? For the FGs, correct? For the finished good or for the components, finished goods only. No, finished goods. Anyway, the component associated is for that finished good only, so there is no such what to say complex thing. Anyway, it is straight to state the component is assigned to that finished good only, and we are fetching the order for that finished good only, right? So how to do that? So pass the value from world FG in report, correct? In which field? In field. We need to get the order, no? AUFK. Okay. AUFK. Uh, whether in AUFK do we have the field for material? AUFK, right? We don't have, I think so. We don't have a field for material in AUFK. Then how to get the orders? There is one more table, AFKO. AFKO, very very important table. Here you will find the material. Okay, what is the material? 2932, right? Click on enter. Click on execute. Okay, click on execute. There is no orders unfortunately, but in the same way, if you enter for 2963, okay, I will show you just for our purpose, right? Understanding purpose. See, as soon as you enter 2963, these are the list of production orders available for that material. Okay, 37 orders are there, right? So in that same way, pass the value from old FG in report AFKO, correct? PLN, PZ, and get the value of what? AFKO Offner. Why I entered PLN, PZ? You see here, details. PLN, PZ is a material, right? And what I am getting from that? Offner. Offner is my production order or a process order, anything. Anything the table is common. Okay. And get the value of AFKO Offner. Okay. Along with this, what you are getting? You will get the Offner. You will get what? Open order quantity also, right? What is that? GIMNG. Okay. Offner, comma, AFKO, GIMNG. Okay. This update these values in the report output. Correct. Now, what is the last thing it is pending? Order status. How to get the order status now? We need to know, right? What is the order status as per the requirement? So how to get that? So pass the value of Offner, right? In which table? In AUFK. Okay, see, we are jumping into tables in order to get the values. So pass the values in AUFK, paste these orders in Offner, right? And click on execute. And in the output, fetch what? In the output, from this table, fetch OBJEK. This one, OBJNR. Okay, I will show the details. See, I have passed the Offner in the selection screen. and fetched what? OBJNR. Got it? So pass this OBJNR in which table? JEST. Okay, JEST table. So under JEST table, you need to pass that in OBJNR only. See, that field is common across two tables, and we are making use of this field. OBJNR, pass these values, click on execute. What will happen? You will get this kind of statuses. And you don't know what is this status means, what is this status means, what is this cross mark, we don't know. So how to know this? How to know this? See, for each value of OBJNR, we have multiple statuses. Now we need to know, right, how to know this. And what is this X? X means what? X means inactive. Okay. X means inactive. Now we need to know this. So take these values. You're getting me now? Take for any one order, one set of values for one OBJNR. Take these values and go to which table? SA16N again, /o SA16N. I'm going to TJ0 to T. See, all these things you will get by Googling with experience, all those things. So nothing to worry. Just try to understand the process. Okay. So I am pasting those values in ISTAT, ISTAT, and language is English, EN. Click on execute. You will see the descriptions here. You got it? Now, from this JEST table, I can see the corresponding inactive active statuses, and with the corresponding values, I can see the descriptions here. Now you can understand now what is the status of this order 1001047. What is the status? I0001 is inactive. What is I0001? It is really created. So it is not created. Okay, it is which is active. I0002 which is active. Release is active. You got it. And I0018. What is I0018? I00. Dates are not updated. That is not a problem. You mainly focus on created or released. So this order is now created or released based on this backend validation. It is active. Which is active? Release is active, no? Created is inactive, right? Right? So we can say that the order is in released status. Okay. Now how to write the logic for this? Right? So what is that we wrote? Pass the values of AF oftener in field AUFK oftener and get the values of what? AUFK OBJNR. Okay, pass this in field JEST OBJNR and get the values of what? JEST. Even I forgot that. What is that? JEST status, right? STAT, correct? JEST STAT, right? Now, next step. What is the next step we need to do? Pass the values of JEST in field TJ0 to T JEST. Oh sorry, not JEST. TJ0 to T. In the TJ0 to T, what is that field? What is that field we are passing? ISTAT, correct? ISTAT, ISTAT, and TJ0 to T, SPRA, SPRAS means language is equal to EN, English, and get the check for values of TJ0 to T, TXT04 means short text, right? Means that created CRTD REL, that short text. Okay. Now, from JEST, STAT, for the corresponding value of what? Value of JEST. See, any table field you are writing means you should first mention the table hyphen field. Okay, that is the thumb rule in SAP when you write an FD. Okay, so corresponding value of JEST INACT, inactive. It should be what? Blank, no? Means that is active, right? Should be blank. Now get that get the description from txt04 and update that description in the report for what? For corresponding value of AFK Offner, right? Order. With that, what will happen in this case in our Excel sheet based on that? What are the order number with that example? 1001047, correct? So one such order is 1001047. Order quantity was 1500. Order status is REL, and 1001048, for example, order quantity is 2000 and order status is CRTD, right? And stock of components, let's enter 100 here. Stock of FG 3000, reserved quantity 3500, for example. You are getting me, no? Like this. The report will be, once you hand it over this FD to the ABAPer, what they will do? He will write this code. He will make a new Z program and he will write this entire code, whichever you had mentioned here, right? And he will be building that object report and he will hand it over for you to the test and you will do the testing, right? And once you feel that everything is working as expected, the report is coming properly, then you will tell him that the report is working fine, right? And you will do the FUT, make the FUT document, and you will move that changes to the quality system. So that is what even in the real time it will happen in the same way. No, nothing change. Okay. So what is that report? RICEP W report example one. Okay, I read like this. Okay. You understand, right? You understood how to write an FD. Correct, correct, correct. Yeah, yeah. Correct, correct. That will be, I mean, you keep on you keep on practicing in the table level, you will slowly get to know which table can be joined through which table using which field and all. See, one logic we need to understand is any two tables will be joined with a common field, and as a consultant, you need to able to identify what is that field with which two tables can be joined. And if you know that logic once, then any FD, right? Any kind of FD you can write. I mean, within, you just need to decide what is the selection screen, what is the output screen, that's it. And after that, the flow will be automatically, it will come. Nothing to worry. Okay. Right. Mhm. Definitely.